Hello, welcome. This is Diana with Artfully Yours. And for this project, I am creating my own version of Mother Earth, like a visual version of what Mother Earth might look like. And I encourage you, if you do this project, that you create your own version of Mother Earth. And and it's in honor again of Earth Day, which was just this past Monday on April 22nd. And so I've already started, I'm doing this in my journal, and I already painted on gray gesso, and I started it off a little bit off camera. I had to do the face, and that was really, I had to be up real close to get the proportions of the face right. There I'm using hot pink paint, and I'm not painting a rainbow here. I'm actually painting a sunset or a sunrise, and it's just rounded like that. It kind of is rounded like a rainbow like that because of it's going around the earth, the empty place right there with the gray half circle empty gray area right there is I'm going to glue half of a globe there. So the face, I painted Mother Earth's face green, and her lips are blue, and I painted that and then traced it over with a Sharpie marker. And I'm sorry, but the bottom half of the very bottom, not bottom half, but the very bottom portion, like ½ inch, I'm sorry, is off camera, and you'll see that later because I have more imagery going on there. And I decided to paint her face green, and her hair is going up and around and making waves, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But so yeah, so this is very mixed media. I'm showing the doxine, or I don't know, is it doxazine or doxine purple that I'm going to make at the top of the sunset. And in this artwork, I'm using soft chalk pastels, which I use for coloring the hair, but I'm going to color the hair more after I finish painting this part, and acrylic paint and marker and some collage. So it is very mixed media. And here I'm just painting the little bit of the sun that's popping up over the horizon of the globe. And there's my soft chalk pastels. Now I'm going to finish coloring the hair. And I decided I'm going to make the hair pale yellow, brown, and green. So the brown and green kind of refers to grass and, plants, plant life. And the brown symbolizes soil. And the pale yellow, I don't know that that could symbolize some plant life also, but I wanted it there for the contrast, and so that it would more blend in with the second part of the hair, which over on the second part of the hair, that's supposed to be fire, because I wanted to include the 4 elements here. So there's earth, which is represented by the globe that I'm going to glue down there later. There's air, which air is just represented by where the sunset sky, and water is that bottom inch that you can't see. It's off camera right now, but I drew water down at the bottom, and you'll see that later. And then that second part of her hair, which kind of looks like orange, red, and yellow, I was trying to draw fire there, so that includes the 4 elements. And I don't know that I was very successful trying to draw that fire. I did the best I could, again using soft chalk pastels. I love using soft chalk pastels. They blend so easily. They are messy, but I love how well they blend together. This is actually my third version of creating Mother Earth like this. So I have created Mother Earth like that with her head, with her eyes closed and a star coming out of her eye like that, dangling down. But I've created it with different elements and different colors. But her hair is always like that, like her head is always like lying down, and her hair is always waving up and around. But I've done this. I've done the other two versions in different colors and slightly different elements. So I encourage you, if you do this project, that you excuse me, that in any kind of mixed media elements and collage, that you represent Mother Earth in any way that you visualize her. So there I had made a photocopy of a globe. It's a copyright-free image. And I cut the globe in half so it fits on the bottom of the page. So this now, with a little bit of chalk, I like this. It's that pale yellow is good for going around that sun. And now I'm going to make the top part right here. I want that purple to now blend into black to represent the night up there. So daytime is represented and also nighttime. And just with my soft white chalk pastel and white, creating stars. And then I wanted to include writing. So I include writing in the hair, the wavy lines of the hair, and I'm just making my writing be illegible, and it's just kind of like thoughts that are just coming to my head spontaneously, that I wrote some things up there. Now this is a finished close-up shots of the finished image. And now you're going to see the bottom part where it had been off camera, sorry, and the water there. I did that with soft chalk pastel too. And then you can see closer up to how I tried to make that part, try to make it look like fire. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see what your creations will be.